Rushing or dragging a relationship. Two people, same situation, completely different experiences. One person's like, let's build something, let's lock in. The other person's like, let's just see where it goes. And that's where everything starts to fall apart. Because when a man moves fast, he's called intense. When a woman wants clarity, she's called impatient. But let's be honest, nobody is ever moving too fast when it's someone they're sure about. And nobody is taking their time when they're afraid to lose you. Dragging a relationship usually means I like you, but not enough to choose you. And rushing a relationship usually means I don't want to lose you, and even if I don't fully know you yet. So the real question isn't speed, it's intention. Are we building something real or just buying time? Welcome to the Men Don't Know podcast. Cheers.
How many pictures are on Yelp? Pull up all these pictures and you're like, oh, that's the dessert you're eating? All right, Michelle. That's the candle? Okay, that's the same candle. I know where that. 45 minutes to an hour.
45 minutes to an hour. Wait, can you run that long? No offense.
That's how I got married, dog. You know, my first date, bro.
Was that what you did?
Yeah, my first date with her.
I think a guy's more comfortable being alone than a girl, but I mean, that's a whole nother
think so? Welcome to the Men Don't Know podcast. I'm the man of many friends, your host and creator, Chris Boone. And here on the podcast, we talk with a bunch of guys. We ask a bunch of women questions over wine and cocktails. Whether you're listening to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Pandora, YouTube, Audible, you downloaded that Men Don't Know podcast app. I can't thank y'all enough. Merch store is open as always. Baby me up on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter, Men Don't Know 1. Shoot me an email, Chris at mendontknow.com, or hop on the mendontknow.com website and shoot me a message. Fellas, how are we doing?
What's up, boys?
Rushing or dragging a relationship. We are calling some ladies up to figure out what are we doing, and let's get into the first caller right now. That sound low. Oh, it is.
Hello.
E,
Hi.
how are you doing?
I am good. I just wrapped up month end. How are you?
Oh, you just wrapped up an event?
No, month end.
Well, I'm glad. Yeah, man, open a bottle of Don Julio 70.
I smoked a bowl.
Oh, hey,
Keep it light.
Hey, keep it light. Something light. You know what I'm saying? Something take the edge off. What did Drake say? Some good weed and some white wine? I like it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Not bad. I'm here with the boys. I'm here with Tay and Coy. Fellas, say what's up to E.
What up,
E, what's
E?
up?
What's up, guys?
E, we're talking about rushing or dragging a relationship. So.
Flushing or dragging?
No, rushing or dragging.
Oh.
You know, let's take it slow, or I like where this is going. Let's speed it up. Let me ask you this, and I'll give you context because everybody needs like an example to start out with. You're dating somebody. You guys see each other once to twice a week. You are seeing each other right now for, let's say you've seen each other for a month and a half. How soon is too soon to define a relationship?
How soon is too soon to define a relationship?
Yes, y'all are 45 days in to dating.
Okay, when you say define, are we just saying, like, I really like you and I just want, like, I'm not seeing anyone else, like, respectfully as grown adults? Is this exclusive?
Yeah.
Like, physically, out of, like, more safety than, like, definition?
I mean, no, some people want to know. I want to know exactly where we stand. Like,
No. Here's why.
Tell me.
Because chemistry is quick and compatibility is what lasts.
Talk to me nice. Tay, lower your voice when you speak to her. Go ahead.
So, what'd you say?
I had to tell Tay lower his voice when he speaks to you.
I feel like chemistry wise, you could get caught up and things could be great and maybe you want to say that, right? but you don't know how truly compatible you are with that person after 45 days. So I do think as a woman, as a woman at 45 days, we've kicked it long enough once or twice a week. We're 6 weeks in. I know that I like you.
Okay.
And I know that I don't want to see anyone else. And so out of I think respect and again, safety, I would want to know that is it just me and you chilling? But I don't think you can define a relationship at 45 days.
If he says, let's take it slow, what's that code for?
I'm not ready. Listen, when you say, but here's the thing. Guys will, it depends on how it's introduced.
Okay.
Yes.
If a chick is getting into her feelings, okay, if she's starting to talk about heavy things, and the guy says, let's take it slow, that just means slow it down because you're we're cool. You don't need it. You're doing too much. But if out of nowhere, you're just chilling and having a good time and things are going good, and he's like, hey, I just want you to know I want to take this slow, then he wants your energy. He wants access to your energy, but he's not ready for it.
Damn, she's spitting right now.
So that's cold. I don't want to commit it. I do like the vibes. I like to hang out, but I'm just letting you know.
Is it? Mm-hmm.
Is moving too fast a red flag or a sign of certainty?
I think it's a red flag.
Why?
Because I think that if you're moving too fast, it's for one of two reasons. Well, maybe three. You either are looking for something and it doesn't matter who the person is, you just want to fill the space.
Damn.
It's chemistry. And again, you don't know if there's true long-term compatibility there. And that just doesn't end up well.
True. Damn.
And I feel those are probably the only two that matter.
Have you ever felt like someone was wasting your time?
Have you met me?
That's a question.
I'm sorry. I don't mean that I don't mean to be rude. Here's the thing. I don't think people intentionally. There's very few people I've been with that I can't say, or that I would say are not good people.
Right.
I think more so of where my time has been wasted is when people, again, aren't ready, right? And they want to be ready because it is so cool. It's a great vibe. Yeah. They feel compatible with you. You're probably not compatible with them if they're not ready, right? Yeah. And then they do this thing where it's I'm going to give you just enough to keep you around.
Breadcrumbing?
Not intentionally though. It's not malicious. I think sometimes guys are I can get there. And I know you guys might not really ever admit that out loud, but I think sometimes in your mind you're fuck, she's cool. And I like her. She's got a good head on her shoulders. She's got her shit together. I could get there. And at the end of the day, you're not going to fucking get there.
So you say he just likes the idea.
If you're undercooked, you're undercooked.
Damn, undercooked is crazy.
You know what I mean?
Back in the stove.
Yeah, that shit is raw.
What's the longest you've ever waited for someone to commit?
To commit?
Yeah.
I've never had an issue with someone committing. I think I more so have had an issue with someone having a long-term plan. People have always been out of the gate I like you and I want to be with you. Yeah. But then it's where are we going?
Facts.
You know?
All dressed up, nowhere to go. Yeah. That's true. I like that. Let me ask you this. At what point do you tell your homegirl to walk away?
I think that effort and consistency from men tell you everything you need to know.
That's fair.
I don't think you need I don't think you need 3 weeks. I don't think you need 3 months. I think out of the gate, and I'm talking more men at this point, right?
100%,
if you're talking 20, 25, 30, no.
But I think like once you get to like the 38 plus range,
Yeah.
effort, if he puts in effort and he's consistent, then, but the minute that is not there, I mean, I would tell my girl to walk or just know what it is and be good with it.
Know what it is and be good with it. Damn. Let me ask you this. Are people rushing because they're ready or because they're lonely?
People are rushing because they think that like everyone has a timeline in their head. They're all different. None of them are the same.
Yeah.
But I think that people are rushing to meet whatever deadlines they think they have to meet, or they're just trying to fill a spot.
Yeah. Which are you more guilty of, rushing or dragging?
Dragging.
Ooh, I like the honesty. I like the honesty. I like the honesty.
I can be overly cautious.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I would say you have every. I think women nowadays have every right to be overly cautious because there's a lot of men out there looking to waste your time.
Right.
I think a lot of men. I think right now it's 82 days till summer or something like that. A lot of men out there are looking to jumpstart your workout regimen. Give you a nice failed relationship. I'm being a God's honest truth. I feel like
actually, I don't feel like right now anyone's trying to jumpstart anything. You guys start coming around like when it turns cold. Right now, you guys are like, the sun is out. I'm busy. Oh, look at that! I gotta help my mom with something.
Booked and busy, you know. Booked and busy is crazy. No, I think guys are watching the clock. It's cold today. It's cold today. I think guys are watching the clock. They're like, whose workout can I jumpstart? Whose weight loss journey?
You guys feel like there's really that? Okay, like social media obviously introduced a whole like marketplace of women, right? And like dating apps. But don't you guys feel like now that that's been around for so long that you guys don't have as many options as you maybe thought you did?
Who, men don't have options or women don't have options?
I mean, listen, both, but men are more visual. I think 100%. Women are much, much quicker to want to settle down. Like you find a dude that's a good dude, good heart, funny, like we'll settle down. You guys are more visual, so there's like this whole social media dating apps, like there were all these options. I
don't think we're looking for options. I think we're looking for peace. I think we're looking to find peace.
You guys do not want peace. You want fucking toxic wrapped up in this bomb ass fucking
Hell no. We want peace. Trust me when I tell you. I tell people all the time that we are looking for peace and someone to. I'm talking now. Mind you, I'm talking for men that are looking to get into a serious relationship. I'm not talking about hot boy summer. I'm talking about men that don't matter the weather. We're looking for our person. Yeah, we look for peace. We're looking for someone to feel safe around. I don't think women understand. Look, like at the drop of the bucket, shit could change and you could be gone. You know, and that's vice versa. That's men and women. I just think a lot of times it's the peace that men are looking for that we are struggling to find.
But see, I think you guys say that, but you do the opposite. You don't go for peace.
Well, because
you go for the packaging, and you open it up. There's no peace inside.
Isn't that what we all do?
Yeah, I mean, never.
Not really.
I mean, there's attraction, right? There's attraction, and then they open their mouth, and you're like, oh, okay,
never mind, I'm out. Yeah. Yeah, I always tell people I could tell if I'm going to even entertain anything just by how this conversation goes. Oh yeah, this never works.
It's not going to go anywhere.
Yeah, this is not going to work. Like, and I'll be, I'm not going to be. I'll be the straightforward person that look, we are on two totally different planes. This is not going to go anywhere because I know the moment X, Y, and Z happens, you're going to be A, B, C, you later.
So you're telling me you're at a bar.
Go ahead.
And there's just a absolute fucking 10.
Yeah.
And then there's like a little like hometown hottie to the right.
Okay.
And you're like, you know what? I think that girl's peaceful. I'm going to go to the right.
The hometown hottie?
Yeah.
100%. That's in. That's
Coy.
Coy, no?
No, you have to have a conversation first before you figure out who's peaceful or not. You can't just look at somebody and say,
I'm an equal opportunity employer.
Yeah.
Do you have a peaceful spirit? That's
Yeah, I
what
need
it
to
is.
know. Yeah. Yeah. Nah, because,
Can
yeah,
we put
trust
that on
me.
a shirt?
What?
No, can we put that
you
on
have
a
a
shirt?
peaceful personality.
What? Do you have
Do
a.
you-
What?
I thought he said, do you have a peaceful spirit?
That's exactly what
Yeah,
I said.
that's exactly what it said. Do you have a peaceful spirit? Trust me. That shit's real.
And any girls that come up to pitch that they are, don't.
exactly.
Yeah, you know
you
what?
don't have to pitch it.
Yeah, let's go ahead and put that on the shirt.
I promise you I'm peaceful.
Oh, you set him up for the sale?
Yeah,
You set him up to lie?
I mean, if you have to tell me you're peaceful, you're not. That's like saying I got 3 black friends.
That's like, I can come up to you and say, I'm a peaceful. No, you're not.
No,
You're not.
you're
You didn't
not.
leave me alone right now.
Yeah.
Let me finish my
You
day.
just disturbed my peace.
Yeah,
Actually.
What? Yeah. Wait, what? Yeah, that's not racist.
No, you're not. You're blocking me from talking to this girl.
Yeah, see what I'm talking about. All right, E, I'm gonna let you get back to it. I appreciate you moving back. Text me later.
Okay, bye, guys.
All right, later. Oh man, fucking hilarious. Here we go. Let's call Ash.
Hello.
Ash, hello?
What's going on?
Not much. I'm here with Tay and Koifo. Say what's up.
Ashley, what's up?
What's going on, guys?
Question of the day. Let me give you a baseline for it.
Okay.
Dating for 45 days, seeing each other once to twice a week. How soon is too soon to define that relationship?
Ooh, 45. I mean, I don't know. That's hard. 45 days and
Yeah.
you're seeing each other like once or twice a week.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like it just kind of depends on your guys' comfortability. Like if I'm only seeing you 1 to 2 times a week and like how deep have we even gotten? Like, I don't know if like I want to rush into a relationship. I'd rather kind of see how things play out. And like, I would like to see, like, depending on like, obviously our schedule, how things are going, like, if I want to see you more, if we like what we want to do, because I'm dating for like marriage, I'm dating for future. So I'm not, if it's not something I see going, then I definitely don't want to define the relationship. It's more of just like a fun thing.
6 months in, do we need to define this, or are we still just having fun?
At 6 months, I definitely, it'd be defined before then.
When
'Cause
okay, okay, 60 days. Are we defining it?
I mean, if I'm spending enough time with you and like, I let you know from the get like what I'm looking for, and if we're building something good, then yeah, like that's fine. But if like you're love bombing me and like
75
kind of-
days. Are we defining it?
Damn.
I can't with you. I feel like you could at that point. I think it depends on like the person you're with.
True.
There's no
100%.
reason to rush.
I just want to get under your skin.
So it's
okay?
case by case.
I was like, you're trying to poke the bear.
Real question. Is moving too fast a red flag or a sign of certainty to you?
I think it could be a burgundy orange flag
Okay.
because it depends. Like if we're spending a lot of time together, I feel like we actually get to know each other
Yeah.
and we're
And
getting
it's just
deep.
like
then I
a
don't-
casual, like, hey, you free? Yeah, I'm free. Hey, you want to go grab coffee? Absolutely. Hey, you free? Hey, you free? Yeah, I'm free. Hey, I'm going to go over here to the store. Would love to see if we can spend a little time together. And you
yeah,
guys
that's cute, all.
Okay.
Like
and you guys
that's
are
cute.
making time to get to know each other.
Then yeah, like if
Okay.
there's that effort and
Yeah.
we both align on what we're looking for, then yeah, I don't see why it's a problem. But like if I'm like, like I know this isn't going anywhere,
Yeah.
I'm gonna like I let that know from the beginning. Like, yeah, I enjoy hanging out with you and having fun, but like I don't see this serious. And but I'm overly upfront. It just kind of depends. You know, I don't want to fuck around to find out
Yeah.
for a long time, and then I'm like, oh, you don't want to get married or have like a family, and I wasted my time.
Yeah, true story.
I'm not getting any younger, unfortunately.
Yeah. Do men drag relationships more than women?
In my experience, yes. Because, well, what do you mean? Like, it's like dragging can be two ways. Like, if you're in a relationship and they're kind of just, like dragging it to like not break up. Okay.
Hey, let's take it slow.
Yeah.
Like,
I think so, just because there's always like you get that hope, or they say the right things. It's like, yeah, like it seems like it's going somewhere, but then it's like, well, we're not fucking actually going anywhere. Like once you spend more time with it, because it's like, okay, what are we waiting for now? I've spent time with you. We know all this shit, but then why aren't we something? So it's like either you want something better, you don't really want this, and it's like just say that.
So is that like a year end or like close to a year or like?
Yeah, if it's a year end, that's hella dragging. Yeah, I feel like I'd be strong. Like I couldn't just casually be strung wrong, or just like I couldn't. No.
If someone really wants you, does timing even matter?
I don't think so. I mean, obviously, like if you can always want someone, but then it's like lustful. If it's love bombing kind, then yeah, like timing definitely is important. But like if y'all align on the same things and you feel like you genuinely like connect and then I don't think time really is a factor. As long as that is still continuing once it's defined and like as time goes on. If it's just, to secure the bag and then shit changes, then that's, that to me is like where rushing is an issue.
God.
Fair.
At what point do you tell your homegirl to walk away?
I mean,
to a guy that you think is wasting her time?
From the moment I see it, if I'm hearing anything bad or I think there's flags or it's being dragged on, if we're that close and I'll let them say, do you want my opinion? Like, I see this like from an outsider perspective, because I want to see my girls, my guys succeed and like thrive. And if I know it's going to bring you into a different type of mindset or it's going to fuck you up, I'm going to let you know just so you can see that like unbiased opinion. But yeah, I mean, I'm very upfront. I'll let you know.
Are people rushing because they're ready or because they're lonely nowadays?
I think lonely, more lonely, or like just like not even like socially acceptable, but like I feel like with some chicks, like we have everything timed out. Like we want to get married, have kids, all this stuff, and then it's like, well, shit, we're not where we need to be. And I feel like there's, whether it's social, family pressure, is just personal, or like you don't know how to be alone. I feel like people don't like to be lonely. And that's why I think people stay in toxic relationships too. They don't know better.
Yeah. All right. I appreciate you. I'll text you later and then we'll set up time for you to come over and hang out.
Yes, please. Enjoy your night, Taylor.
All right, later. Here's the truth. The right person doesn't rush you, but they won't confuse you either, because clarity doesn't take forever. If someone knows what they want, you feel it. And if they don't, you'll feel that too. Stop letting people figure it out while you sit there giving them more time, because time is the one thing you don't get back. So if you feel rushed, ask why. If you feel dragged, ask why, but don't ignore the feeling, because most people don't get played. They just stay too long trying to understand something that was already clear. First, for thank everybody for listening. We're listening to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Pandora, YouTube, Audible, or you downloaded that Men Don't Know podcast app. I cannot thank y'all enough. Merch store is open as always, but hit me up on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter at Men Don't Know 1. Shoot me an email, Chris@MenDon'tKnow.com, or hop on the MenDon'tKnow.com website and shoot me a message, fellas. We are out. Cheers.
How many pictures are on Yelp? Pull up all these pictures and you're like, oh, that's the dessert you're eating? All right, Michelle. That's the candle? Okay, that's the same candle. I know where that.
45 minutes to an hour.
45 minutes to an hour. Wait, can you run that long? No offense.
That's how I got married, dog. You know, my first date, bro.
Was that what you did?
Yeah, my first date with her.
And look at
I think a guy's more comfortable being alone than a girl, but I mean, that's a whole nother
thing.
subject. I think